and let us all do we can to build a better future. Dan?
Yes.
I hope you're sitting down.
I do too. It'd be really weird if I wasn't.
Everyone, I hope you're comfortable because we're going to talk about a fight of the century. RobinHood, remember them? An app that's so reliable that when people were trying to sell GameStop, buy GameStocks,
it
was just
100% of the time.
Or is it at when the RobinHood app has prevented its users from selling their stocks or doing anything like that? I mean, nothing's ever gone wrong. Well, it turns out as soon as our good friend, the person who brings in the wow, that's right, I'm talking about Dogecoin, was on the rise, RobinHood seemed to have crapped out. So what is going on? Well, apparently, by the way, before we get even started with this story, I want all of you to know that everyone that's watching, be it on Odyssey, Rockfin, or YouTube, you are my DOGE.
Boo.
Shut up. All right. Anyway, so what happened? Robinhood ran into issues processing cryptocurrency trades this morning during a spike in the price of the Doge coin that sent users flocking to the app. The website Down Detector shows the outage started around 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and reducing in severity about an hour later. Robinhood confirmed that it experienced a partial outage in crypto trading and said the issues have been resolved as of 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The outage was particularly noticeable since it came during a spike and subsequent dip in Dogecoin prices. Coins were priced at around
much wow.
Yeah, around $40, 40 cents US dollars, and at the beginning of the day, around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, they spiked past 50 cents US dollars and reached as high as 60 cents US dollars near 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here's a tweet from the Robinhood Help app. Update, crypto trading is now fully restored. We know some customers may have experienced intermittent issues earlier. We'll continue to monitor the situation closely, and we're sorry if you were impacted. Please contact us if you have outstanding issues. We covered in an earlier story that, again, the Robinhood Help Service, they're very lackadaisical when it comes down to helping out customers.
Our platform that is built on stock trading and Bitcoin trading, which is sort of essential at a minute-to-minute level, second-to-second level, was down when it was needed most. We apologize. Our bad.
Yeah. A lot of wow for that. Users were quick to voice their frustrations with the app on Twitter, seeing it as a repeat of the situation that happened in January when Robinhood limited trading on buzzy soaring stocks, including GameStop and AMC. In the app this morning, a message told users, "We are experiencing intermediate issues with crypto trading. We are working to resolve this issue as soon as possible." Meanwhile, the price ticker on Dogecoin continues rapid flip up and down. Robinhood has made it incredibly easy for anyone to become an amateur trader of stocks or cryptocurrencies, but that's also meant that problems with Robinhood can affect markets since it may be the only route that a mass of traders circling a buzzy asset have to place a buy or sell order. This is the second Dogecoin related crypto trading outage on Robinhood in a matter of weeks. On April 16, Robinhood wrote that the enthusiasm for Dogecoin led to sporadic crypto order failures. At the time, the company said that these interruptions weren't acceptable to us. Robinhood is expected to go public later this year. As an app, as a platform, I really can't trust Robinhood at this point. I mean, if they keep on screwing up, I mean, there's a lot of regular people that are using the Robinhood app. And I would say to anyone that's watching this right now, if you are using if you are using Robinhood, please be careful and just, if you're thinking about getting involved, do your research, especially when it comes down to cryptocurrency. But this kind of stuff that you see on Robinhood, I can imagine how that was impacting a lot of the traders who wanted to, buy or sell Dogecoin.
Can you imagine, just how much of a mess? Imagine, the stock market computers went down for 30 minutes.
It would be the end.
It would be on the news. It would be everyone talked about. Oh, this is one of the craziest days in stock trading history. But when regular people deal with downtime, it's an article. We'll talk about it a little bit.
Yeah. See, now if there was a failure like that on Wall Street, again, 30 minutes trading not happening, the systems are all down, everything's left on the wire. There would be a panic the likes of which we haven't seen. And the thing is that a regular person shouldn't be going through this. Robinhood, I mean, the whole idea of it was for the average person. But at the end of the day, Robinhood seems to be favoring and listening to people of higher in higher positions of power. And we covered this on Hard Lens Media. So when we did a story on Wall Street Bets, these people who were, buying and selling GameStop, they had every right to do what they can do. And how dare Robinhood prevent any trading from happening?
Mm-hmm.
But yet it's Robinhood that put the brakes on. Now, and the thing is, it goes to show you that as soon as the average person is able to outsmart those people in the suits and ties, especially in Wall Street will lift up the entire planet, hold it on his shoulders and say, I want this fixed, and start shaking the globe until it starts working right.
It's a good metaphor.
I know.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the sad fact is that this won't be the last time we see something like this happen. And Robinhood is going to go public. Why did it, and the thing is too, they named themselves after Robin Hood, the guy who stole from the rich and gave to the poor. But I guess this Robin Hood works for the rich and steals from the poor and still gets richer and will be going public
but has
very
marketing
soon.
saying, "Oh no, I'm like the other guy." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm just helping the little guy."
Yeah. So there we go. I think as a final note to this, look, we've talked about cryptocurrency on Hard Lens Media. Our advice is do your research and be careful when you're involved in that kind of marketing and trading, because it's one thing to fall for a lot of hype, but the best way to be ahead of the game is to get educated on cryptocurrency. I had an interview with Max Kaiser on my on the show earlier. You could check that interview out in its entirety. Be sure to check out his podcast, but also do your own research as well, because again, when using Robinhood or trying to get involved in cryptocurrency, the best weapon that you have in your defense is education, and the awareness is that this is a dangerous environment to be in. So you'll always have to keep your head on a swivel. And that's the only advice I can give for people.